Gentlemen, what is going on? Hope you're all doing well and amazing today. Happy Monday. Hope we're all doing amazing. And it was just Easter yesterday. So if you celebrated Easter with friends, family, coworkers, whoever it was, hopefully you had a good time. And I'll admit, I was not really on track with nutrition, drinking more water than I should, steps. Like I really wasn't. And I actually told my clients this, we have to be human. And it's really all about dialing in and making sure that this is a lifestyle and we're getting back on track, because I know a lot of you guys, you're struggling. And this is what you say to yourself. I hear guys say this on a daily basis, and that is why I'm quoting this as a title for the podcast. All right, seeing a fat slob in the mirror. I hear this on a daily basis. There's not just a random reason I put this in. I hear this all the time. So if you right now you're struggling and you're overweight, you're low on energy, you're not feeling confident, this is for you. You don't want to miss this. All right. And really, we'll be talking about one major mindset shift you need to make sure you're losing weight, you're feeling healthier, you're feeling a lot happier as well. All right. So hopefully everyone had a great weekend. Good Easter if you celebrate Easter, and we'll get right into it. Let's go. All right. So I'm going to get into the podcast right now. Instagram, I see you. Let's go. Much love. All right. And I'm going to start this and we'll go from there. All right. 3, 2, 1. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Men's Fat Loss Made Easy podcast, where I'm here to give you the best tips and tricks that you could use on your fat loss journey. Today, we will be talking about I see a fat slob when looking in the mirror. And I quoted this for the podcast episode today because this is what I hear from busy guys on a daily basis. This is not just something I heard, a few months ago. I'm like, you know what? I want to think about that. I hear this all the time. And a lot of you guys, you don't even want to say it, but you admit to it in your own head mentally. So many of you guys avoid looking in the mirror because you hate what you see right now. You see a guy that has completely neglected his health, and now you see a guy that has the man boobs. You have the big stomach. You really don't feel that good. And now you're low on energy, and you don't even know if you're going to be there for your family in 5, 10, 15 years. The way you're living right now, you may only have a couple years left. And I'm not just here to scare you. I'm not trying to do that at all. I'm really just trying to put the right perspective in your mind. Because a lot of you are like, oh, I'll start next year. I'll start next month. I'll start next week. But do you even have that time available for you? Because you've been struggling. And that's exactly why today, gentlemen, hopefully I will spark some motivation for you to take action, because you've been struggling for way too long. You've been putting your goals off forever. And the cost of regret is much greater than the cost of just taking action. So right now, you may be overweight. You may be uncomfortable in your body. You may hate what you see when looking in the mirror. So there's one thing I need you to do to get back on track. Because if you've been struggling for weeks, months, most of you, you've been struggling for years, why are you going to wait any longer? You've already put this off for so long. Why are you going to wait another hour? Because you'll keep on waiting and waiting, and then you go for a shower tonight and you avoid looking in the mirror because you hate what you see and you hate looking at your fat belly. It's just the truth. So there's really one mindset shift I need you to practice from here on out, gentlemen. One mindset shift. And this mindset shift for you, it will get you in a state where you're feeling a lot healthier. You're feeling a lot happier. You have a lot more energy, and you're just honestly feeling better about yourself. All right. And this mental shift that we're going to make right now, it's not going to cause procrastination. It's not going to cause lack of motivation anymore. You'll be determined to actually get healthier. And if you stay consistent with this mindset on a daily basis, you will eventually lose the weight. You will lose the man boobs, and you're going to lose your big belly. You'll get rid of your gut. All right. So what that mindset shift is, I need you to start operating from a place where you are at your highest self. I need you to start operating from your highest self. What does that even mean, Danny? I'm going to explain that. All right. Meaning, let's think about the guy that you are trying to become. This guy that you're trying to become doesn't have man boobs, doesn't have a big stomach, isn't low on energy all the time. They don't wake up feeling groggy or, have mental fog. They don't get out of breath after climbing 1 or 2 flights of stairs. They are slim. They lost all the weight and they feel amazing. And most importantly, that version of yourself makes better decisions because they're in better shape. They're eating better. They're moving more. They're exercising. And their brain is working properly now. That highest version of yourself is not procrastinating. They're not making excuses. They're not waiting until some perfect time, which is never going to happen. So it may be a little bit challenging, but I want you, gentlemen, to start putting yourself in that position right now. Even if you have 25 pounds to lose, even if you have 50 pounds to lose, even if you have to get rid of your love handles and it may seem impossible to you, it is possible. But you have to imagine that it already happened. You have to imagine that it already happened. And if it already happened, how do you think you would show up differently to your day right now? How much energy would you have if you were 30 pounds down? How much more productive would you feel at work if you finally lost those last 15 pounds of fat? How confident would you feel going out if you didn't have the man boobs anymore? You didn't have the big stomach that's holding you back and making you change outfits 9 times before you go out. How much better and how much more clear would your decisions be if you were actually in shape? Because a lot of you, you're stressed right now, you're overweight, and you're low on energy. That's when you make poor decisions when it comes to your health, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your relationships. So you need to start operating from a place where you're already at your highest self. That's it, guys. That is it. I don't want you worrying about blood pressure medication anymore, cholesterol medication, having a fatty liver. You need to be putting in the work now, or else you'll regret it. And so I need you, gentlemen, to start operating from a place like you're already losing the weight. You lost your stomach. You lost the love handles. You accomplished all your goals. Think about how great you're going to feel when you already accomplish your goals. Excuse me. So I need you to put yourself in that state right now. Even if it might take 3, 4, 6 months to get to your goals, maybe even a year for you. If you need to lose 40, 50 pounds and you are really up there in weight, then you have a good amount of weight to go. And that shouldn't scare you. That should motivate you. Because right now, you're going to put yourself in that state where you're already 50 pounds down. You feel amazing. You feel confident. And if you do that and work on that diligently every single day, that will motivate you to get your exercise in. That will motivate you to actually start eating healthier instead of the junk food at lunch and you're ordering out every single night, right? Making sure that you know you will get there is very important. But I want you to actually operate from that place of already getting there right now. For me, like I always imagined myself having the body I have right now. And I am not done, right? I still work diligently on my goals every single day. And so, like, right now, I'm imagining myself in 4 months when I lost 5% body fat, when I feel even more confident, when I have even more energy, when I reach my physique goals. I operate at that place right now because it motivates me to take action and motivates me to stay consistent. And that is what is most important, just staying consistent on your journey, right? So right now, I understand, gentlemen, you may see a fat slob looking in the mirror. You may be uncomfortable, like putting on different clothes and seeing yourself in different outfits. And you're like, oh, wow, that just does not fit me anymore. And now it's at the bottom of the dresser because you've gained weight. It's freaking challenging. It's uncomfortable and it doesn't make you happy. So if you just make this one mindset shift and start operating from your highest self, you'll take action. You'll make better decisions and you'll stay more motivated. All right. And that is it. That's the message for today. Take action with it. And this is not just something, gentlemen, where it's like, oh, you know what? Danny's right. I'm going to start doing this right now. And then you forget about it in 2 hours. I need this to be diligent on the forefront of your mind every single day, trying to work towards that best version of yourself. And if you do that, you will eventually become that best version of yourself sooner than you thought. sooner than you thought. Because if you put yourself in that position right now, it will come faster. All right. So I hope that helps. This is so, so important, especially if you're really struggling with self confidence, self esteem, and your health. You need to change your mindset. And what will motivate you is putting yourself in that state where you already lost the gut. You lost the belly. You lost the love handles. You lost the man boobs. You're feeling amazing. Feel that now, and it will actually come into fruition sooner. All right. And that is it. Take action. Let's go. But, gentlemen, that is it. I hope you have a great day, and hopefully this really stood out. If you're listening to the podcast, follow me, send me a message about your biggest takeaway from this podcast on Instagram. My Instagram is Danny Cavs4. That's Danny CAVS4. And then Facebook is Danny Cavallaro. That's Danny CAVALLARO. I want to hear from you, because obviously we can't communicate on the podcast, but I want to hear from you. All right. Let me know your biggest takeaway. Send me a follow, and we will go from there. All right. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. All right, gentlemen, that is it. That is a wrap. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if this really was something, I have to take action. I have to do something about this. And you're struggling, and you're like, all right, I want to take action. I'm motivated, but you have no idea where to start. Send me a message. We'll talk about if we're a good fit for a game plan moving forward for you, so you could lose weight, lose the man boobs, lose the love handles, and you could feel confident, especially because summer is literally already here. It's already about to be May. It's mid-April already, and time is flying. You're not getting any younger, so let's take action. All right, so gentlemen, that is it. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you on the next episode. God bless. Talk to you soon.